Crap, got dark then just filming. So I thought I'd try and film this in the last of the light because we've had a big day today. What do we got going on here? Let me get a torch. We'll sort it out. Troopy's been doing the Lord's work, charging me torch for me. If I can find it in here with all the junk, we'll get to that in a second. Show you what's been going on at the back. We have auxiliary fuel. So this one, I had a look at a couple of different ones online and they're all junk. Absolute junk. And this one was from Autobarn. It was like $55, so it was in the upper mid range of price. And just the way that the angles were and where the holes were and stuff like that, I thought it might be able to work alright. So it's got holes at the top, 3 sets down in the middle and none at the bottom. So it's not bad. So what I did was drilled directly into my door. We've also got sound deadener in here. And then we've got plate washers at the top and long Steno bolts. Both sides, these are 8mm bolts, 13mm AF nuts, nylocks, and then the bottom 4. So 2 each side. Round washers. Bit big, so that's good until the what do you call it, skin of the door comes off with all my fuel. But what I will do, it's not bad at all, but what I will do is in the bottom I'll put more bolts through here because this is double skinned, like it's just the lip, so that'll be sweet. Get to that one. Spare tiring thing is good. I painted the actual wheel, it was looking gross. What'd be good because they're so deep, make a little tray that sits in there and chuck all your straps and dirt and that in there. Yeah, so that's good. Like I bought one, only better. I'm going to reinforce this part just so it's not all relying on, I guess, that weld right there, fatigue or whatever. It should be right, but I'm going to make it that little bit stronger just to take out that sort of twisting action. Channel was a mistake, I've said this in previous videos. Inside, I guess we did most of that there last night and this morning. Haven't got back into that. Do the quiet jobs of a night time, do the loud jobs of a daytime. Went spend more money, went back to Queensland to cruises and paid my rent just about there every day. That was alright. I got the diff shims that you need for the solid spacer. I think we were talking about this. But they won't sell you just the shims, so you have to buy the whole thing. It's like $65. And got heater hose for this troop, so we're going to hook the heater back up. The air horn you've seen in the previous video, honk, fog horn, leg horn. Go look for lighthouses. Yes! I'm so friggin' excited. It actually sounds like a truck now. eBay sent me a message. Oh, our container got lost. I'm getting the switch to go up here with the bit of string that you pull, like a truck, honk. But nah, that got lost in the ocean or something. I don't know what happens, pirates. Someone pirated it. But anyway, so then we got the deadly light bar that I specifically took hours to search for because I wanted straight. Back when I was getting it for the GFX, all light bars were pretty much straight and getting the curved one was really hard. But now they're all curved, getting a straight one, but in hindsight, curve would have been better. I thought it was pretty flat across here. It's really not, but then I've made these wicked brackets where the green line is now. I just need to bend so as that the bolts coming through square, and then obviously finish welding. They're just tacked at the minute. Got this wicked stainless checker. I've had it for years. It was literally sitting in my grass getting mowed over, and I decided to clean up my yard. That's also what we've been doing. And so lots of stuff's going to the dump. Yeah, my dash mat came from the dump. From the dump shop. They had all this carpet, and this was just a little piece. Now it's well too wide, but if you fold it up like that, well, that's good. can stash all your stuff there now. Till the 5.0 tell me that, oh, you're blocking your windscreen vents and whatnot. We'll see how we go once we get a heater. Not much else happening in here. I got to wait till I put my hubs back on and my steering so I can kind of put the steering wheel on where it needs to go. We've still got turtle choker front hubs. Bought a fire extinguisher today. I've got to drill. This is the airline for the rear diff locker. I've got to drill a hole. I can't come up and in the window. It's not Jeffrey Epstein. That's about all we're at. I've still got to scrape all of the diff oil out of the front housing and like clean it inside. Try and change the thingos in there, the seals and that. Also, took me brand new gas can and me brand new holster and modified it, as of course I did. So it normally just hooks down there with that hole. But if you push it down way further, bend this front in. See, it's bent in and this will all pull together and then it doesn't move. I wish I had need my headlight. Not wearing it, but it doesn't rattle in there at all, so it's good. And yeah, just a padlock. I can't get the key out of the padlock for some reason, so that's good. So I guess I'll just stay there. And then I smashed this handle in because, I don't know if you've ever seen these jerry cans. Nowadays, you can get a spout, and they've probably had spouts ever since the Germans, aka Jerry's, invented the jerry can. I'm sure they didn't just splash it all out like what happens, but yeah, I've got a spout. So I painted that in cold gal, and the idea is that with that smashed open, it's wide enough the spout can go under there and I'll lock it in at the first hole. And it's not as rattle free as it is currently, but that stays in there. But I want to get some either plugs or a bag or something for that, so it's not just gonna fill up with centipedes as we're traveling. And what else have we been doing? Got to get in the back end here. Obviously this is, got to pull this out actually. The fridge has to come out. And we got two